Hello and welcome to this week's Trading the Trend on Wednesday, the 5th of June, 2024. A few weeks ago, we went long the TUI share price, and you can see here that the travel agent's share price fell quite sharply as soon as we got into this trade at 615. But we had a stop loss below the lows going back to January of this year. So we didn't get stopped out as the share price basically twice bounced off for two consecutive weeks, the 200-day simply moving average here in red, and is now heading back up again towards our entry level. So this trade is still valid. If you want to move your stop higher, you could probably move it to just below the 24th of May low, around 529. What we also did is we went long euro dollar, and did so at 108.55 or 54, I believe, here. We were slightly underwater at one stage, but then we bounced back. So here, that trade, if you haven't been stopped out, remains valid. If you had your stop just below the previous low, you would have just been stopped out on that trade, and that one wouldn't be valid anymore. If you haven't been stopped out because you placed your stop below the 200-day simply moving average here in red at 107.89, you would still be in this trade and slightly in profit. And then last week, we looked at natural gas prices, and from a longer term perspective, we believe this to be in a downtrend. And because we basically faltered again around the January low in May, we wanted to go short. You can see here we've been short from 2,870, and we are currently in profit on this one. So either you can cash in your profits on that one, or you can let it run and still use the same stop loss above the 313.60 area, so around 314. Or if you want to, you could lower your stop loss to your entry level so that it's at break even, and thereby you have in theory, free trade on. Now, this week, what I would like to look at is the gold price. As you can see here, we've been rising to a record high of $2,450 per troy ounce in May, and have since consolidated and come off that high. But to me, that looks as an entry opportunity as we continue to trade sideways. So I'd like to go long gold and have a stop loss basically below the lows seen in early May. This week's Trading the Trend is to go long gold with a stop loss below the May low around $2,275 per troy ounce, and an upside target around the 2,440 mark.